Hi everyone, welcome to Woman Empowerment Series with me Farisha, and today we have two special guests with me. Is Hanniz and Sarah from Best Events Production. Hi Sarah, hi Hanniz, how are you?
Hello, we're good. Thanks for having us.
Okay, thank you and welcome to my show. Okay, so how is everyone getting in the MCO at the moment?
I think it's going okay.
How about you, Hanniz?
What was the question? Sorry.
How are you dealing with the MCO at the moment?
All right. We're pretty much planning for what we're supposed to do for the rest of the year and the following year. So, good times.
Okay, and I'm really honored and grateful to have both of you in my show. So, Woman Empowerment Series is a series of videos where I showcase ladies from all walks of life in Malaysia to share their views, to share their passion, and to share their goals with us. Okay, so can you tell us more about yourself, Hanniz and Sarah?
Hanniz, would you like to share first?
Okay. So, well, I and Sarah, we run a company called Best Events Productions. Basically, it's a platform to promote tech, to promote innovations, and to connect businesses to people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the professional side.
Mm-hmm.
The personal side, I don't know what else you want to know. I guess I like meeting people, reading reading about self development and business books and stuff like that. Yeah.
How about you, Sarah?
So, as Hanniz shared just now, we're from Best Events Productions.
Mm-hmm.
So, we create innovative events, and also we provide platform to connect businesses and people. Currently, we're focused on tech for good or businesses that are creating a social impact. So that's the direction that we're going to.
Okay, and what is the latest event that you guys have organized?
Well, last month we had the Global Drone Conference and Hackathon, which is an international conference that's held
Mhm.
here in Malaysia, and it
Mhm.
had around 500 participants.
Okay, so your events are more focusing on technology, tech events?
Moving forward, yes.
Mhm. Okay, and on woman empowerment question, the question to you is, what does woman empowerment means to you? Hanniz?
I think it's basically giving women equal opportunity in terms of career pathways, in terms of family balance. Yeah, it's just about equality lah.
And how about you, Sarah? What does woman empowerment means to you?
Women empowerment, personally, to me, it means that women having the rights and the tools and the power to decide their own lives and to make strategic actions and decisions on every aspect of their life, either in work or at home.
Okay, and who are the prominent women figures, women leaders that both of you admired in Malaysia and also internationally?
Sarah, go ahead.
Why don't you want to answer first?
um,
Uh,
well, in Malaysia, I think there are so many women that I admire. But I guess the educators, women who are able to encourage the young to pursue their dreams.
yes.
And for the global leaders, I would say maybe Jacinda from New Zealand.
Jacinda
The
Ardern?
way,
Yeah.
yes, the way she handles
Yeah.
situations, she's very compassionate, and she's got the leadership skills that I think all global leaders should have.
Yeah, Jacinda Ardern is amazing, the Prime Minister of New Zealand. Yeah, she's one of my female icon as well, the Prime Minister of New Zealand. And how about you, Sarah? Who are the women that you look up to, that you admire in Malaysia and also internationally?
For me, in Malaysia, I admire a lot of the women entrepreneurs, especially the ones who seems to build a successful career while at the same time also seem to manage their family well also. And internationally, I think the name is Jana Lia. She created an NGO. She recently passed away from cancer, but she does a lot of philanthropy work.
Mm.
And even when she started her for-profit company, it has always been in line with a purpose. And that's something that I really admire in women, because I think that's something that women have, which is they always want to do work that's something that's bigger than themselves.
Okay, there you go. And for the next question, what would be your advice for aspiring young ladies out there?
Sarah?
Aspiring young ladies, what do they aspire to be?
You need to say that they are young women, and what is your advice to young women who aspires to be, a career woman later in their life? What is your advice, key takeaways, and advice to
Okay.
them? Mm-hmm.
Well, my advice to them is that I want them to know that they have all the tools that they need.
Mm-hmm.
I know some of us are probably born underprivileged, but still in the age of internet, I hope that these women know that there is, as long as they believe that there is a way that they can improve their life, then there's always a way. And regardless of whatever they choose to be,
Mm-hmm.
because there's no better career than the other, I hope that they know, going back to what I said about what I believe what woman empowerment means, which is believing that they have the decision and they have the control over their life. So what I would tell to these aspiring young women is that whatever they want to be, they can be. It might take a long time depending on their circumstances. It might take longer than some other people, but it is possible.
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
at this time and age is not an excuse to say you don't know how to do something, because you can always Google everything.
Mm-hmm. So it's a good opportunity to also learn and relearn, right? And an opportunity for young ladies, and also including myself as well, learning new skills. Yeah. And how about you,
Yes.
Hanniz? What is your advice to the young ladies out there?
um, Not to be afraid, I guess. There will always be boundaries, but you just have to push those boundaries and try to make best of everything that you have at hand. um, Networking is something that I would actually encourage a lot of people to do, not just women, because you don't know who you're going to meet, and these people could help you to open doors. Um, Also, I don't think I think it's not just the young women who I would like to reach out to. I think even those who are, going into their 30s, their 40s, their 50s, there's no harm in learning new things,
Mm-hmm.
and no harm asking for help.
And it's always a good opportunity for all of us to upskill and learn a new skill, right?
Especially during the MCO, you have no excuse not to have
Yeah.
time.
Hannes, Hannes, I've heard of this saying that says, um, your network is your net worth. Do you believe in that?
Yes, I should think so. The more you network, the more people you know, the more value you add to yourself and to the people around you.
Exactly. So the power of networking, and it spans to everybody. And like what you said, you don't know who you're going to meet, and we don't know, like maybe that person is going to help us open doors to more business opportunities.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
More than not just business though. Not just business. It could be for
Mm-hmm.
personal aid.
A
Personal
genuine friendship. Yeah.
Yeah.
friendship, personal friendship, and also business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are your plans for best events after the MCO?
So many.
Yeah.
So good question. This is what we've been working on during this whole MCO. We have. Should I tell everything, Hannes, or are we like holding
I
back?
guess it's
Teaser,
um
teaser.
yeah, teasers, who we want to meet, who we want to invite to join us for future projects. We've got a few projects like Sarah says, and we're pretty excited, but we cannot spill everything because we want them to go smoothly and planned properly. Yeah, we've always been a bit more spontaneous and ad hoc because we didn't have the luxury of time to take too much time to run things, because in our line where tech is evolved,
Mm-hmm.
it evolves very, very quickly.
Fast. Yep.
Very fast. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Sarah, you want to share who we wanna meet?
Yes. So we want to meet, not volunteers. We want to meet business owners or people who are in tech related businesses that are working on a product or a service that is for the greater good. So
mhm.
it creates a social impact. Those are the people that
Mm.
we are actively looking to connect to, because we would like to shine a light on them. And business owners, uh, also I guess most of them would also be philanthropists, since they're doing things for the greater good. That's one thing. How much are we telling, Hannes?
Well, not I guess it's not so, maybe not limited to established companies.
Yes.
People who are starting out, they have ideas in hand, they have a prototype, but they just need a leverage or
Yep.
extra connection. So
Mm.
we hope to offer them a platform where we can, like Sarah says, shine a light on them. Yeah, and then there's another project that we're working on to encourage um, people to what I say, it's more like the freelancer kind of thing, but we don't want it to be just like to view skill sets as commodities. We want to give them more value. So we're actually doing a bit of market research out there, because there are a lot of people losing jobs. There are a lot of people who are so highly skilled and creative, but they're forced to do things which are manual, like they have to become drivers, they have to become
Mm.
delivery boys. There's nothing wrong with that, I think, but there's just like so much potential, and it's lost because of the current situation that we're in. So we're hoping to do something to help these people.
Okay, so how can the tech companies and also the freelancers get in touch with both of you if they are interested to join?
Well, we're always reachable through our website, which is www.bestevents-asia.com, or even on LinkedIn. I'm on as Hanniz Lam, and Sarah is on as Sarah Bakri. So have a headshot and recognize our faces, because I think there are a few Sarahs and a few Hannizes on LinkedIn. Yeah, and I'm sure, Farisha, you have lots of connections that are mutual. So I'm sure we can all work together lah.
Mm-hmm. I'll share your write-up and also the link where the freelancers and also the tech companies can get in touch with you. And I think this is a very good initiative, Hanniz and Sarah, and you're right, because right now we are at the very, very part where a lot of people are losing jobs, and the economy is uncertain. So these are the people that we want to help So we want to help them, yes, and in a way that it will be good for the tech industry as well, right?
Mhm.
Mhm. Okay, and for the final question, what is your advice to all our viewers out there on what activities they can do during MCO? I know a lot of people are depressed, a lot of people are sad, they can't go out, they can only go out to buy groceries, to buy food, but they can't go out outside 10-kilometer radius. So what would be your advice for people out there to, for example, how do they spend their time? What activities can they do? And also, what are the silver lining? What can we all learn as human beings from this pandemic, from this situation?
Okay. Maybe I can answer this first, Hanniz. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Of course.
So I think from a business owner's perspective, what we see and what we can learn is that the the importance to do internal reflection of your own company. See what are your strengths, see what you need to change, and also this is a great time for you to experiment with um, working more productively remotely. So a lot of your staff, this is the time to test out and adapt technology, because eventually we would all move in that direction. This is the catapult for us to to test it out, to try it out. So this is the, I think this is the silver lining, where people are jumping and jumping on board and moving faster, because
Mm,
this would all come. Also for businesses to, like I said, uh, really do a reflection and change if they have to. Be open to new opportunities and new ways of doing their business. Don't think so much about what help you can get. Of course, that's important,
mhm,
but also this is the time where you think, what can I do to provide more value, more value to my existing clients, more value to my staff? How can I help my staff? This is the time, because this is when it shows whether you care or you don't care. So that's from a for a bit for entrepreneurs or for business owners. Individually during MCO, I think that you can do whatever you want to do. There's no pressure to lose weight during this time, or there's no pressure to exercise every day. I see some people are so dramatic. They when they first announced MCO, and they were all like, oh, how do I work out? Now I can't go to the gym. Whereas they haven't been going to the gym for the last 20 years. So what difference does it make? I mean, what's this pressure? What is this pressure that they put on themselves? Oh, now I'm quarantined. Now I have this amount of time where I have to come out a better person, or a bigger person, or a more beautiful person. No, it's just MCO, and everyone is struggling. You just mentioned it just now. People are depressed, people are
yeah.
sad. Like me, I'm an extrovert. I can't see my friends, so I'm suffering too. Not as suffered as most people. I mean, a lot of people are. But my point is, what people should do, they should do whatever they want to do. If they just want to be lazy, they can. But if they're working, obviously they have to work. Like, and my point is, you don't have to set a new goal during this MCO.
Mm.
It has been 26 days. I think I'm counting.
What day is it today?
I don't know what they, but my point is that like for example parents, they have kids now that they can't send, and they are trying to cope with working from home whilst taking care of the kids. They are already experiencing challenges that come with MCO. So those are minor things, right? But there are already problems, and we're all trying to adapt to this, especially people who are not used to working from home. So
Yes.
there's no need to put on an extra pressure to set new goals for self-development, finish a book every day. No need. Just try to survive, and also this is a time where you can help people. As we're not going out, we are actually spending less, especially on commuting. So we're not commuting, we're not paying for our gas, or we're not buying food outside. I mean, we are buying groceries. So actually, a lot of us that are more fortunate and have more money, this is the time where we want to donate.
Yes.
This is the time where you can help. You don't
Mhm.
have to go out and become a volunteer, especially if you're really scared about contracting COVID. You don't have to go that out of your comfort zone, but this is the time where you can do extra good. One way that you can do this is whenever you want to buy something online. For example, if you want to buy groceries and it costs you maybe $80 or $150, you should do you should not you should you can donate. Now I'm putting the pressure. You can donate the exact same amount of that much to an NGO.